It is hard to know when a girl wants to start getting serious in a relationship or serious with the dating. Now, I will be the first to admit, with my hand up, that us ladies are not always the easiest to read. Many guys end up spending a lot of their lives in the dark when it comes to knowing how a girl really feels, which is why it is really important to know when she wants to get serious and the signs to look out for when she might actually be falling in love with you, because it could literally be the difference between landing a high-value girl or losing one. So in today's video, gentlemen, I am going to be telling you about the signs that you should watch out for when you think that a girl might be falling in love with you and wanting to get a little bit more serious. So don't move at all, like and subscribe. Let's go. She is always smiling when she's around you. This is a very subtle sign which can make it easy to miss, but it's still important to look out for. When girls are falling for guys and want things to get more serious, they will start smiling non-stop when they are around you. It's because they really like you, maybe even love you. Being around you makes her feel so happy, she just cannot get enough of you. She wants to spend all of her time with you. It might start with more dates every week and end up with her joining you whilst you go out grocery shopping or watching movies at home. When a girl starts spending all of her time with you, it can be easy not to notice. Not because you don't notice when she's around, but because it feels natural. She will want to spend more and more time with you because every time she is around you, she feels incredibly happy. It kind of becomes a little bit addictive. As she starts to spend more time with you, she will expect things to become more serious, meaning you might consider moving in together, for example. Girls tend to only spend time with people that they really, really like. So if she is taking time out of her day to spend it with you, it means she's falling for you. She makes it obvious that she is not talking to any other guys. Guys flirt with her at the bar when you are there, and she doesn't even bat an eyelid. Now, her eyes are always on you. She may tell you in passing that she's only interested in you and not talking to anyone else. Now, she might do this casually, asking if you are talking to any other girls. She actually wants to see if you are both on that same page. Because if she is falling in love with you, well then she wants to protect herself and then maybe not tell you if you do not feel the same. She opens up to you. If she tells you about something that's going on in her personal life or work life that might be troubling her, then it means she is displaying that vulnerability in front of you. You might not notice this because girls are naturally more open and much better at communication than men, so you might think this is just normal lady behaviour. It's still hard for girls to be vulnerable though, so this is a huge step for her, and it shows that she wants to get a lot more serious with you. She uses the word we a lot around you. Can we go to this? Or are we free then? When do we want to do this thing together that we agreed we would do? You will notice she's going to use the word we a lot when she starts to get more serious. Now, we use the word we instead of me and you when we assume that we are in a close unit or a relationship, and it means she is really thinking about making things more serious. She tells you that she has deleted her dating apps. This is a big, ballsy move. Just like telling you that she's not talking to any other guys, she will also tell you, maybe casually, that she's deleted all of the dating apps. She might say something like, oh yeah, I just don't use dating apps anymore. This is her signaling that she likes you enough to not want to see anyone else. She appreciates your quirks. She tells you that she likes all of those unusual habits and all of those unusual quirks that you have. It could be from playing that really crazy video game late at night to only liking bright coloured socks. Now, everyone has their own unique quirks and that's okay. If she really likes you, then she will like you for exactly everything that you are right now. She will appreciate everything that makes you you and will tell you this every single day. She loves teasing you. When she does tease you, it's kind of like your sister but with an element of flirting. She teases you to show you how well she actually knows you. When someone teases you, it shows that they personally know you and that you guys have that close bond. Now, she wants to obviously be closer to you so that you guys can get more serious. She makes plans for you both. Instead of asking you if you would like to do something, she will say, "Oh, by the way, we are both going to dinner with my best friend tomorrow night." She has started making plans on your behalf because she thinks of you as her boyfriend. She is falling in love with you and she wants you to be a part of her life. If she does start planning things for you, well, you should discuss about getting serious because that's the way it's going. She shares her news with you first. Whether it's that she wins something or does well at work, if she rushes to tell you first, it's because she really likes you. She wants to share all of those good times with you, and she wants you to be that very first person that hears the good news. She asks for your advice. Whenever she has a problem or she needs some help to make a decision, she's going to come to you and ask for your opinion on what you would suggest that she should do. When you are in a relationship, you actually make those decisions together and you rely on your significant other to help with that decision. So if she's doing this, she's kind of jumping the gun. It means she assumes that you are kind of her boyfriend without actually bringing it up. She can be a little possessive sometimes. You like her and you know that she likes you, but sometimes she might seem just a little possessive over you. For example, your friends might ask you if you are free to do something, like going to the movies. You tell her that you are going to go out with your friends and she might respond with, "Oh, well, I thought that maybe we might do something." She might even act jealous when she says this. It's probably not her natural character to be like this, it's just that she likes you so much, she wants you all to herself. And this is of course not healthy, so you do need to set your boundaries early. She buys you things. She is always giving you little gifts just because she saw it and thought of you. Lots of girls have the love language of gift giving. Even though that might not be one of your love languages, she will assume that it's one of the ways that you want to feel loved. She's been incredibly nice and showing you how much she likes you, but make sure that you don't take advantage of this. She talks about the future. I don't just mean next week when I'm talking about the future, I actually mean next year. You will notice that if she wants to talk about the future, you are always assumed to be a part of that future with her. It's because she is planning on you sticking around, she wants to get serious and she's falling for you. She will be picturing you being in a relationship by then, so she's naturally assuming that you guys are going to go on a holiday to the Canary Islands. She introduces you to her VIPs. She officially introduces you to her friends and even her family. She takes it that step further all the time and includes you in her life. She considers your feelings. She often asks how you are feeling and she checks in with you on the regular. Now this is because she really does care. She tells you that she loves you. Finally, the most obvious sign of all. If you have not picked up on any other signs that she has been displaying, then eventually she's probably going to give in and tell you that she really does love you, hoping of course that you feel the same for her. If you think I missed something from today's video, let me know down in the comments. Give me a huge thumbs up and consider subscribing to make my day. But if you want to get your name rolling up next to my face, like these amazing people's names here, then all you have to do is click the link in the description bar below to find out a little bit more. Have an amazing day. See you soon.